Hello and welcome to another video. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I've just been not feeling it, so here I am back now. So everything will be going back on track like from today, shall we say. So today I thought I'll do something I've not done in a really long time, is to make a fishnet top. Obviously you can buy your fishnet top, I can't even say. See, this is what I mean, it's been a while. I know you can buy fishnet tops like online or in shops and stuff, but I always feel like, you know, you try to buy just like a simple top like you usually are in crop tops, like the ones that I like. And they want you to literally want like £20 for it, and you're like, it's a bit extortionate. It's not so much that it's not about not having the money, it's just, you know, the fact that, you know, for a shirt that you know you're gonna wear now and then kind of thing. I think it's, you know, a bit much. So as in the good old days, when I was kind of more getting into kind of punkishy kind of look, which I seem to be feeling actually a lot more recently. I, you know, sometimes have made my own tops before using some tights. So literally, because these kind of tights are like literally the in thing now, and you can literally buy them in every shop, in every price range there is. I literally just got these in Primark because I went in to buy something and I'm like, oh, I could probably make a top. So I just got these for $2.50, and literally all you need is some tights and some scissors and, you know, your body to try on. As I have this random crop top on, I thought I could actually, you know, show you how to make ones, how I used to make ones, more like. Not that I remember how to make ones, but, you know, it will be a journey. I will comment through it, and hopefully it shouldn't be that long. It should be literally take you like 5 minutes to make. So basically what you do, you take your tights, you cut the middle bit out, cut the hands, put on, cut the sleeves, see how much you actually need, and you can like make more holes in it, or if you feel like it, or you know, I'll tell you as we go along. But yeah, that's why I'm in this weird kind of location, because I felt like if I'm sitting here, you can see my top, and I can actually like scissor through things as we go along, if that makes sense. So here is how to make a fishnet top out of fishnet tights. Let's get into it. So then, as I mentioned, you need some sort of tights. Like I say, you can literally pick up these in like pound shop or dollar store or whatever one unit shop you have. Sorry, the camera is literally refusing to focus on my face. I know it looks bad. I know it looks bad. The camera doesn't need to show me this. Get your tights, literally work them out of the pack. They usually kind of come totally wrapped and ridiculous, and it's just like, how do you even get this paper out? Alright, chuck the paper. There's your tights. It's literally nothing. So now somehow, usually in a bit more pricey range one, shall we say, you get like, you know, the tight bit. You know how you have like that little, like a little pad action. I don't have no tights sitting here. I'll show you. Oh, here we go. Like this kind of tight action. You usually have them ones on more expensive ones, but because these ones are like super cheap ones, they literally don't have any of that, which I think is great. So I will literally, I think I will just need to snap here. So just take your scissors. So this is for literally your head to go through. So you take your scissors and somehow snip this bit. I'll say snip this bit, and then see how big the hole is. So how's the hole looking? I feel like I could do it a bit more. I think as long as it goes over the head, it should be alright, because I'll just adjust it as I go along. And then, as I say, these ones are really cheap ones. They don't even have the front bit. It is a bit kind of smaller net bit, so I'm literally just gonna cut off all of this kind of smaller net bit. You can kind of see, try to show you the difference. You see the difference? Small net, big net. So I'm literally just gonna cut off the small net like so, and just do it on both sides. I'm gonna demonstrate with the tights again. I don't know if these ones have that. you know, they usually have kind of more flatter bit where the actual, you know, your foot like doesn't get worn, I think, worn as quickly, because obviously it's going in the shoe. So just doing the other side, like so. There's another thing I want to make out of fishnet tights. I want to make some fishnet leggings. I think it would be pretty reasonable to make, because it's the same kind of thing, it just costs too much and I just refuse to pay that. Okay, so the next part is to put it over your head somehow. So find your big hole. Your big hole, what even? That was a little uncalled for. So that needs to go over your head. And then, I said my camera is just not focusing properly. But you can see what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put my hand through through the thing. Ooh. It's alright if it rips. I think it's alright if it rips a little bit, because this is always pain in the cheeks. This is why I never wear fishnets of any kind. I'm literally just gonna put some of my hands actually just through it. It's getting caught in my piercings, getting caught in my hair, it's getting caught in my literally everything. That's why, in a sense, you know, when you buy fishnet tops, they're usually a bit more like smaller fishnet action. So it's a bit easier to put on. Because this is a slight bit ridiculous, but you can like take this band off too, but I like it for the pure fact it keeps your thing in place. So I'm gonna just lift that a little. So this is kind of how it's on. So what I'm kind of wanting is a bit more here, so I'm literally just kind of ripping it, and I can you know, maybe use some safety pin or something if I want to kind of grab it together after. So that's kind of it there, like so. So the next thing, because I like that it would be a bit more, you know, kind of stretched out, so I'm gonna literally just pull this and shove some of my fingers through where it would probably sit, because I would use it to hold in place. Obviously you can just leave like this and if you like it a bit longer, but I think it need to be a bit more stretched down. So I'm gonna just try do both hands. I'm not sure how long, because you can literally just use your fingers to kind of hold it in place. So I'm kind of going over there. I think that looks pretty reasonable, because I would wear it like under like a top or something. So to kind of free your hands, use your other hand to snap around like the bits to hold the bits there, so it still has the bit where to hook your fingers in, and cut the rest off. Simple as that. It is a bit, this bit's a bit, you know, tricky in a sense, just to make sure you don't cut the wrong bit. But like I said, it's not that a big deal if you do cut the wrong bit. You can just stretch them a bit more, or move them about or whatever. And like so on, you have like your hands free. Yeah, and you can put your you can literally use like maybe like a necklace. I mean, like a wristband or something, just to kind of hold it in place. And yeah, just it went from this to this kind of thing. So I just need to do the same thing for the other hand. I need to be a bit more careful with this one, because I need to do it with my other hand. Preferably you would, you know, ask a friend or something to do this, but as I have no friends, everyone's about somewhere, so I'm just gonna do it myself. Just like I said, just take your time and be careful to cut off like the bits that you want to keep around your fingers, because I think around the fingers is like the best way to kind of hold it. You don't have to put it around all fingers, you can literally just put it around like just around middle finger or just around your thumb or whatever. But I think if I cut it this way, to put it around like all my fingers, like so, meaning that I can adjust it to the bit, as in I can take this one out and just have it say on my middle finger, like so, just on my middle finger, my toe, big thumb. and you kind of come across like bits like this. That's the only thing. If you do want to kind of leave it to one finger, I think you just need to kind of trim them a little bit. But I think I would probably prefer around all fingers just to kind of keep it in place, and it looks quite nice, and it gives that kind of more together feel, shall we say. And I don't know, you can maybe like stretch them or maybe cut them a little bit just to kind of give a bit more to, you know. Well, I cut that one now, so let's all just roll with it. It's gonna trim the edges. So I would be one of the people who don't really cut. Like, I like riptides. Don't make me wrong. I absolutely love riptides, but it's different. It's not fishnets, you know. That's why I quite like this. I would rip this bit a bit more and maybe have like a couple random cuts here and there just to make kind of more the fish. As I cut my skin, be very careful, don't cut your skin like I just did just now. I didn't cut it because I was doing it slowly. I just kind of creased it, but you know, a couple bits maybe here or there. I would probably do this as I go along, as it, you know, depending what I'm wearing. And yeah, that's literally it. And you have a fishnet top that's worth literally what, 250 I paid for these tights, only because they were in the box. If I would have bought the red ones because I wanted black ones, the red ones were like 150 because they weren't in the box. They were literally just like, you know, wrap. I'm sure I had them literally sitting out here somewhere. I don't know where they are now, but these ones were in the box for some reason, so obviously there will be more because, you know, the box and all that kind of stuff, stupid stuff. But yeah, this is literally it. And you can obviously, because it is kind of a trend now to wear fishnet stuff all the time kind of thing. That's why, you know, you can have that underneath look. You can literally tuck this in your tights and you have this over your belly, or you can move it up a bit to just have it to hold it in place if you have put like a t-shirt over it. I'll literally show you how I would wear it. I'll show you how I would wear it. Give me a second. I was looking for the top to show you how I would wear this. I actually kind of thought of kind of 3 ways that I would personally wear it, so I'll show you all 3 of them. So the first one would be literally with a t-shirt. I have this Slipknot t-shirt I had for a while. I literally just have like the tops majorly cut open because the t-shirt's massive, and the bottom has been cut off because it was massive. So here's how that will look. Second look, I would go with a more kind of, to me it feels very 90s or early 2000s kind of look. I don't know why, it just makes me gives me that feel. If I would put like a t-shirt like this, like with kind of old times pure what's it called, spiral direct, was it spiral direct, I can't remember how it called, kind of feel. And this one I actually got in the charity shop, and someone had already kind of walked on it with like little tags and stuff, so it has little jingly bits on it. And come on, focus. And yeah, I would put this like over it, and I would literally have the sleeves out, and I would put it with like just like normal jeans or something, and then my platforms on. I think that would be it. That would be like a nice simple look. So here's how this top would look with these. For the third look, I would literally just put a big vest on. This is a vest I stole from my boyfriend. It's just massive. I would probably wear this to work, to be honest, and I would, you know, just chuck this over, and I would have like something like this on, maybe like a bralette kind of type, same as with the Slipknot one. I would probably have like a top like this under it, just to kind of, you know, keep your, you know, because I don't like exposing my chest as much. I don't mind exposing my belly or my legs, but my chest, I just don't have any. You know, so I don't like exposing it. So big vest like this, you know, your fishnets out, your shoulders out a little bit, and I think it looked pretty decent. So here's how that would look. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was really rushed in a sense. I don't know. I felt like I'm rushing a little bit. But yeah, that's how you make a fishnet top. It's super simple and you don't need to kind of pay a fortune for it. And you can literally wear it till it literally falls off you. And you know, if you rip it too much and you don't like how it looks anymore, just go and buy another tights and spend like 2 minutes chopping it up and you have another one. And especially now because the fishnets are in, you can get literally fishnets in every color ever. You know, like I said, in Primark alone, they are literally every kind of color you can imagine. They even had like yellow fishnets, and I wouldn't even buy yellow fishnets. So yet it took me forever to find these black ones because they weren't together with the fishnet section. Don't know where I will go with that. But yeah, and you can put rings on, you can put bracelets on, you know, going for a pure 90s look. You know, why not? Why not? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please should be I'm sorry, I'm failing to talk again. Be sure to leave a evil note, and be sure to hit that thumbs button. Hit thumbs up if you like it, hit thumbs down if you don't. I'm sorry if you didn't like it and I wasted like 10 minutes of your time. Well, yeah. And be sure to hit that subscribe button for more freak show action. And yeah, I hope I see you in my next video. For meantime, if I've not posted much here, I'm always posting on my Instagram, and that's the main place where you can connect with me. I always respond to all my messages and all that kind of good stuff. So if you have a question or if you generally just want to say hi, and you know, just say hi. So yeah, I hope I see you soon.